Hey guys, good morning. It's Angelo Christian Financial. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for watching Angelo Christian, where America goes for funding for the last 20 years, real estate insider. Today we're talking about bank statement loans. What's a bank statement loan? People will ask me all the time, hey Angelo, what is a bank statement loan? What kind of loan is that? And can you actually get a loan with your bank statements? And the answer is yes. We actually are a direct lender or funder for the non-QM loan, which is a bank statement loan. And what's really cool about that is you don't need tax returns, you don't need W-2s, you don't need pay stubs, you don't need 1099s. You can actually buy an investment property, a primary residence, build a house, and just use your bank statements. And you're like, well, how do you calculate the income? How do you verify the income? So precisely, that's exactly how it works. So we take your bank statements. You can either use 12 months or 24 months of bank statements. I like to use 12 because it's just simpler. It's hard to find 24 months of bank statements, but real quick and simple, they're taking the deposits. So let's say that you own a business, you own a company, you own a dry cleaning business, and you deposit $10,000 per month into the bank account. So 10,000 times 12 months is $120,000. So they're using those deposits to qualify you for your income. So it doesn't matter what your tax return would say something different. They're going off of the deposits. Now, depending on the type of business that you own, whether you have many employees, you own a lot of commercial buildings, or you just work from home, they're going to give you a certain factor of what's deposited into the bank account. Could be a 10% factor expense ratio. And all that simply means is that, okay, if you're depositing $10,000 a month, how much is going to pay the bills? Is it 10%? Is it 20%? Is it 30%? And so, depending on your overhead, will determine the factor. The bigger the overhead, the bigger the factor. But essentially, that's how they're using to qualify you for your income. Now, this program, they go up to a 50% debt ratio. So you have two different debt ratios. Your front end debt ratio, which is your house payment. And then you have your back end debt ratio, which is your house payment plus all your debts. So go up to a 50% debt ratio. We can go up to a $3 million loan. We can go down to a 620 credit score. Down payments on these programs are anywhere from 10% to 30% down. They do require 6 months of reserves. The reserves are after closing, you have enough money in your bank account to make the payments for 6 months. Closing costs are usually about 6%. Those can get financed into the loan or paid by the seller, so you don't have to pay out of pocket for those. Interest rates are great rates. Interest rates are starting around 5%, 30-year fixed. You can do interest only. You can do 40-year loans. A lot of different options that you can do with bank statement loans. But it's very, very powerful for self-employed people because, a lot of self-employed have great cash flow. They have great deposits, but they just don't have the income on their taxes or their W-2s. So a bank statement loan is a wonderful way to think about getting a home loan or investment property or commercial property or building a house. And a lot of banks don't do them. We're one of the few lenders in the country that actually specializes in these programs, so we understand them very well. So if you're looking to get a bank statement loan, reach out to Angelo Christian, call or text us at 832-431-6331. We want to help you to get you the best bank statement program. We can do interest only, principal and interest, great rates. So please reach out to Angelo Christian and get your bank statement loan.